Hey guys, Ranzi here. These are the funniest farm moments caught on camera. They escaped the bulls at the perfect time. Woman was on the beach when a bull came up to her and tried stealing her goodies.
Please, get away!
After the woman pushed that bull away.
Never try this, but he escaped the bull just in time. This is why sheep don't become professional figure skaters.
Hey, sheep.
They really tricked the animal over and over. The bull locks onto her red dress and charges, but she completely outsmarts it. A curious goat decides the farmhouse is open for business and casually walks straight inside.
What? Why is there a goat? Guys! What?
Meanwhile, one impatient sheep gives its owner a hilarious reminder that feeding time is not negotiable. A friendly sheep decides its human friend could use a little transportation and offers him a ride. And these excited calves come running the moment they spot their owners. When a farmer tries to give one calf some medicine, the entire herd suddenly decides to come running to its defense.
Uh-oh. Hey, got the whole herd coming! Watch out!
Elsewhere, a cat catches a mouse but accidentally drops its prize, giving a group of opportunistic chickens the perfect chance to steal it.
Good boy. Oh, get it, get it, get it. Oh, you let the chickens get it. I don't care who gets it as long as someone does.
But when the owner gets too close to her eggs, one protective chicken makes it very clear that she's not allowed anywhere near them.
Not so rude. Don't be so rude.
Meanwhile, one fed-up sheep has had enough of watching its owner work in construction and decides to interfere. Elsewhere, a hungry pig sneaks into the farm garage and helps itself to every egg it can find.
Alright, who let the pig out? She's eating all your profit.
And this chicken chooses the strangest possible place to build its nest, laying eggs right on top of a trash can.
Why are you laying in there? That's a trash bag. Come on. Oh my gosh.
Then one man attempts to ride a cow, only for the plan to go hilariously wrong. Meanwhile, a very attentive sheep keeps a close eye on its owner as he works on a broken machine. A group of curious goats gathers around a brand new lawnmower, but the moment it starts, they suddenly want nothing to do with it. And one resourceful chicken finds the perfect hiding spot, laying its eggs high up in the loft ceiling. Elsewhere, two deer turn a friendly encounter into a hilarious back-and-forth battle of slaps. Then a flock of tiny chicks completely takes over a man's house.
Coming out from under my couch right now.
And one curious deer wanders into a backyard before deciding the family swimming pool looks far too inviting to ignore.
How do I get a deer out of a backyard?
While playing around, one adventurous goat gets itself stuck inside a tire, leaving its owner to come to the rescue.
You're okay. You got it?
Meanwhile, one determined chicken takes on a mouse that refuses to stop running away. And apparently, even a farm tractor can double as a nesting spot when one chicken decides to lay its eggs right on top of it.
Oh my god, you laid a nest inside my damn tractor.
Then one cow gives its owner a very unexpected greeting by burping straight in her face.
Why did you do that?
And one stubborn cow decides it's time for a one-on-one showdown with a human. Elsewhere, a woman at a farm suddenly finds herself being chased by a determined chicken. Then a group of mischievous sheep decides to make their owner's job even harder by knocking over her barrel.
Oh, wow. Okay, you've really taken it to another level.
And a curious calf jumps straight over the back of a truck, leaving one boy completely stunned by how close it suddenly is.
The cow's out.
He jumped over. Red's not like it.
One determined cow decides it's had enough of being kept inside and tries to break out to freedom. Meanwhile, a massive cow gets so excited when it spots its owner that it tries to jump straight out of the truck.
Easy. Whoa, whoa. Zap, don't do it.
And moving a load of fodder quickly turns into a disaster when the owner slips and ends up covered in it.
Come on. Into it.
Then a boy tries to play with the goat, only for the goat to decide it's ready to play right back. Elsewhere, one dog decides it's done being a house pet and officially joins the goat herd. And one sneaky cow discovers an unusual way into the farmhouse by climbing through the bathroom window. Meanwhile, a woman gives her curious cows a lesson on farm tools and they become surprisingly interested students.
Wrong size, okay? We're gonna look for a little bit bigger one. Half. On. Not that one. Like so.
Then a simple plank workout gets an unexpected upgrade when a playful goat decides to jump right onto the man. Even when no help is needed, one determined llama insists on getting involved with the farm work. A woman rushes out to pet a calf, but its protective mother suddenly decides it's time for her to run. Meanwhile, a curious warthog decides to investigate a parked car. And one mischievous cow figures out how to open a door, then sticks its head through just to tease the farm helper. On its very first day at the farm, one puppy quickly proves it's surprisingly good at keeping the sheep in line. Meanwhile, one farm dog gets a taste for fresh carrots and decides to bring one straight to its owner. Then one boy becomes overwhelmed when a whole group of ducks decides to follow him around. Elsewhere, one curious cow decides the laptop looks interesting and attempts to join in on the work. And instead of booking a spa appointment, one woman gets an unexpected head massage from a very curious pelican.
Pardon me, just
Meanwhile, a curious deer takes its investigation a little too far and starts digging through its owner's wallet. Then a hungry deer wanders into a farmer's market and helps itself to some snacks.
Stop. Ham.
Put him on the grill.
Elsewhere, a human decides to play some music for the cow herd and the cows become her unusual audience. Meanwhile, one man treats a bear like a giant baby, casually feeding it treats as if it's completely normal. And a quiet day on the farm suddenly turns chaotic when two chickens break into an all-out fight. One cow takes relaxation to another level, climbing into the feeder and casually eating while laying down. Then a curious bear wanders over to inspect a golf kit like it's trying to figure out the game.
Oh no. Oh no. Give me my clothes back, bear.
Meanwhile, a group of farm kids take their toy car for a drive with ducks and a goat joining the convoy. And when a farm goat gets its head stuck in the sand, its owner quickly steps in to help free it.
Crying for help. I'm coming.
Elsewhere, a dog and an emu turn farm life into their own little wrestling match. The moment the barn door opens, goats, chickens, ducks, and everyone else rush out like they've been waiting all day. And these dogs prove they've been trained well, patiently waiting for their owner's signal before chasing after the ball.
Fergus. Coop.
and a tiny turtle gives a goat an unexpected ride through the mud.
No way, he's riding the tortoise.
But apparently one farmyard fight isn't enough because a whole group of goats suddenly breaks into a horn-to-horn showdown inside the barn. And while the goats settle their differences, an emu picks up a human for its next opponent.
Yeah.
Then a llama delivers an unexpected split to a donkey, leaving the poor animal so offended that it stops eating. Meanwhile, a crocodile makes a very quick retreat back toward the pond after its owner uses nothing more than a shovel to scare it off. And after watching its owner give attention to the cat, one jealous cow decides it has had enough and demands some attention of its own. Elsewhere, a helpful owner takes care of the cats while a goat discovers that the cow's milk is apparently worth trying. Then a little girl and a goat turn a simple seesaw into their own farmyard playground. And when the chickens get treated to some yogurt, things quickly become much messier and much funnier than expected. Meanwhile, a curious bear cub discovers bubbles for the first time and becomes completely obsessed with popping them. And these alpacas make the simplest meal hilarious with the way they chew their food. Elsewhere, a little boy has had the time of his life carrying around the farm chickens. At the pond, a generous duck decides to share its food with the fish instead of keeping it all to itself. While the cows are being let outside, one of them suddenly flips over, turning an ordinary walk into a chaotic moment. And as if surrounded, an entire group of geese comes running toward their owner with one of the funniest walks you'll ever see. Meanwhile, a whole flock of turkeys stands completely still, staring at one woman as if they're holding a very serious meeting. Then, one greedy goat decides the entire feeder belongs to it and refuses to share even a single bite. And after spending so much time on the ground, one sheep gets to enjoy a ride around the farm with its owner. But things take a turn when a cow squeezes through a barrier and then finds itself unable to get back on its feet.
Some help? Hold on, I'll help. Let me pull you over. Let's get that leg out from under. All right.
Imagine a bull pulling your clothes like this.
Hey, let go! Whoa!
Soon after, the farm animals decide they've had enough of the fields and make their way over to the house's outside yard. And the chaos reaches its peak when the entire land outside the house appears to be completely taken over by chickens. This man decides to slide straight into a cow's feed, and for a moment, the first cow even considers taking a bite before realizing he's definitely not food. Meanwhile, a farm cat and a little boy meet for the first time and quickly become the sweetest little duo. And apparently, sheep make pretty good transportation because this chicken decides to climb aboard and enjoy the ride. Elsewhere, a group of Elias black-nosed sheep suddenly starts bouncing around the farm like they've got somewhere very important to be.
Oh, careful!
Not every cow is impressed by flowers. This one spots a sunflower and immediately takes off when the man tries to bring it closer.
Come back here, Dublin!
And while that cow runs from a flower, these emus have a completely different problem, breaking into a fight with each other. Meanwhile, a curious baby goat climbs onto a human's back just to get a better look while the vet treats its mother. And once the medieval drama is over, another baby goat discovers that a slide might just be the greatest invention on the farm. Then, one cow delivers an absolutely priceless facial expression that makes it look like it just heard the most ridiculous thing imaginable. But the animals seem to have bigger plans as chickens, cats, and even a pig gather outside the farmhouse like they're waiting for the owner to start a very serious meeting. And if that meeting needed a chairman, this goat's hilarious face might be enough to get the job. Meanwhile, these tiny goats prove that even eating can be entertaining when you watch them do it. Elsewhere, one playful cow discovers a ball and decides to treat it like its new favorite toy. And this calf seems to have found a perfect spa treatment, standing completely still while a leaf blower blasts across its face. But when this goat reacts to whatever just happened, its facial expression steals the entire show. Then a group of chickens gets to taste a tomato for the very first time, and they react as if they've discovered the greatest food on earth. Meanwhile, one farm owner wakes up to discover an entire herd of cows standing around inspecting him while he sleeps. And just when things seem peaceful, one sheep manages to get its head stuck inside a can and needs a little help getting free. Elsewhere, a group of goats forms a perfect circle and looks suspiciously like they're holding a secret farm meeting. But apparently, the farm pig has decided the house is just as much its home, casually walking inside and claiming a spot on the bed.
Come here with me then. God damn it. He's on my hair.
And if a donkey is already around, why not use it as transportation? This baby goat happily climbs onto its back for a little ride. Meanwhile, another baby goat gets so excited that it can barely contain itself and starts bouncing all over the place. Then a horse and a dog meet for the very first time, and both seem completely unsure of what they're supposed to do next. And while one goat is busy greeting its human, another proves it's a pretty peaceful helping friend by supporting its companion while it eats. Meanwhile, this goat starts making some of the strangest noises you'll hear from a farm animal. And when things get a little too overwhelming, this baby goat finds the safest possible hiding spot tucked inside a man's jacket. Elsewhere, a thoughtful pig refuses to let its favorite bowl get soaked in the rain, carrying it somewhere safe. And this cow discovers that a giant cleaning brush can double as the perfect back scratcher, happily brushing itself against it. And the cows get their hands, or rather their noses, on a ping pong ball, and they seem to absolutely love playing with it. And somehow this tiny baby goat has become completely obsessed with its owner, following him around like his little shadow. Meanwhile, one farm cow seems to have deployed a sweet little friendship with a group of ducklings, happily keeping them close. But things get chaotic when a group of goats escapes the farm and starts bouncing around the road like they're suddenly discovered freedom. Elsewhere, one clever donkey discovers that doors aren't exactly a problem when you know how to open them yourself. And this little girl gives her baby goats a tiny car ride, turning an ordinary farm day into the cutest road trip imaginable. Meanwhile, this turkey discovers the farm slide and decides it's apparently the perfect way to spend the afternoon. But when a goat and a few ducks starts playfully going at each other, their little argument quickly turns into an unexpectedly adorable fight.
You alright then?
And apparently, donkeys can be just as affectionate as dogs because this one gives its farm owner the sweetest hug. Meanwhile, one goat decides to test its horns on its owner only to discover he's already prepared with a very unusual defense. Elsewhere, the backyard turns into a miniature animal kingdom as all kinds of farm animals gather together outside the house. But these ducks seem completely unconcerned about traffic, casually waddling down a highway like they own the road. While most people would just keep their distance, this man casually feeds a bear as if he's dealing with an oversized neighborhood pet. Meanwhile, one goat gets offered a sip of soda and immediately makes it very clear that this is not the drink it was hoping for.
Oh, my bad.
But this goat seems to wake up ready for chaos, charging at practically everyone who happens to cross its path. And just when things couldn't get more unexpected, a curious bear cub suddenly jumps straight into a car.
Пойдем, залази, поехали.
Elsewhere, a cat shows some unexpected affection towards a hen, giving it a few gentle licks like they've been friends forever. Meanwhile, this horse gets the funniest burst of excitement when it realizes donuts are on the menu.
Is this what I think it is? Is this a sweet treat?
And after watching the turkeys for long enough, this boy decides to copy their moves, creating one very unexpected dance-off. But this goat has somehow turned chewing into a full performance, making every bite look ridiculously funny. And this curious horse gets way too interested in what its owner is doing, moving closer just to inspect the work for itself. Now apparently, this woman sees no difference between a pet tiger and a house cat, casually brushing the massive animal like it's sitting in her living room.
Oi. Buju, buju, buju.
Meanwhile, a little girl gets the perfect bedtime audience when a pony and a chicken settle in to listen to her story.
Winnie, and what time is it? I like this.
And when the owner decides it's time for a party, a pig and a chicken and a parrot all join in for one very unusual night out. But when temperatures start rising, these chickens get the luxury treatment, complete with their very own portable fan. Elsewhere, this curious donkey walks up to a shop and starts knocking on the door like it has some very important business inside. Meanwhile, this little boy discovers the ultimate couch when he climbs onto a horse inside the farmhouse and settles in to watch TV.
The notes must be somewhere.
And apparently, even bears appreciate a good salad, as this one happily enjoys a meal alongside its human friend. Elsewhere, a horse decides it's time to become a restaurant customer, walking right inside to enjoy some pizza. And this farm horse is clearly committed to matching its owner's style, proudly wearing a cap just like him. Meanwhile, a pelican and the family dog discover they make an unexpectedly entertaining duo, spending some playing time together. But sometimes no special activity is needed, as this horse and its humans simply enjoy each other's company. Elsewhere, a tiny baby donkey gets the sweetest hug, looking completely comfortable in its owner's arms. And this red lemur finds the perfect spot to soak up some sunshine, enjoying every second of the warm rays.
You enjoying the sun this morning? Oh my god.
Meanwhile, a bald ostrich gets an unexpected makeover when someone decides to see what it looks like wearing a braided wig. But this farm horse isn't just there for company, stepping in to help its owner get through an unusual workout session. And apparently, horses enjoy a refreshing drink too, as this one gets happily treated to a cup of juice. Elsewhere, an energetic llama starts bouncing around the horse, turning a peaceful moment into a surprisingly chaotic scene. Meanwhile, this goat seems to have developed a serious taste for a dog, repeatedly licking its canine friend like it's the best snack around. And when the chicken discovers a keyboard for the first time, it immediately starts investigating this strange collection of buttons. But walking one dog at a time is apparently too easy for this man, who takes an entire pack out for a walk like he's leading a flock of sheep. Elsewhere, this horse gets a fresh haircut from its owner, patiently standing still for its unusual grooming session.
Absolutely not. No! No!
Meanwhile, these hungry camels don't even bother waiting for an invitation, sticking their heads straight into the car to grab whatever food the women are eating.
It's time to drive!
And this owner gives the chicken one of the strangest toys imaginable, leaving the bird looking more confused than entertained. But this horse knows exactly how to beat the heat, placing its face right in front of a fan to enjoy the cool breeze. Elsewhere, this emu seems strangely fascinated by human feet, getting unusually close to inspect them.
Oh! Ow! Okay.
And apparently, even Donkey deserves its own private concert, as this woman puts on a full performance exclusively for hers. Meanwhile, these pigeons get treated like a bunch of adorable puppies when a man carries them around together in his arms. But this lazy cow has discovered the easiest possible way to drink water, barely putting in any effort at all. And this farm cow wanders into a gym and seems completely stunned to discover humans voluntarily working this hard. Meanwhile, this farm owner turns his cow into a movie screen, projecting a film onto its giant body for one of the strangest movie nights ever.
Ça va?
And this curious goat becomes completely fascinated by a hen, staring at it like it's trying to figure out exactly what kind of creature it is. But this cow has absolutely no respect for personal space, sticking its head into a car and giving the woman inside the surprise of her life.
Wait a minute. Ew. Okay.
Meanwhile, these horses think a turtle is just an ordinary stone until the stone suddenly moves and sends them into panic mode. Elsewhere, this bird becomes completely attached to a little girl, but she quickly realizes she may not be ready for such a clingy new friend. And these baby goats decide a cow makes the perfect climbing frame, happily jumping onto its back. But this horse has other plans for the farm equipment, stealing a broom and proudly carrying it away. Meanwhile, a farm horse and a cat unexpectedly become best friends, proving that even the most unlikely animals can get along. And these hens discover their new favorite attraction when someone gives them a swing to play on. But this farm animal takes coming inside a little too seriously, making its way right into the owner's house. Elsewhere, a woman sitting on a bench suddenly finds herself surrounded by pigeons and parrots, all waiting for one thing: treats.
Take that picture. Hey, my boy, eating, man. Alright.
And this baby crocodile joins humans for dinner, sitting around like it's just another member of the family. Meanwhile, this little boy brings some food to his horse friend, turning snack time into another sweet moment between the two. But this hungry horse decides waiting for dinner is simply not an option, walking straight into a house and heading for the kitchen. And this calf gets the sweetest hug from its owner, standing perfectly still and enjoying the affection. Meanwhile, this horse spots its owner eating watermelon and immediately decides that sharing is no longer optional. And this horse discovers the leaf blower, reacting to the stream of air like it just found its new favorite toy. But when a cow and a chicken end up face to face, neither one seems willing to back down, creating a hilarious little standoff. Elsewhere, this little girl brings her books to the barn, apparently deciding that her animal friends deserve story time too. And this little baby clearly adores his horse friend, happily spending time beside the gentle giant. Meanwhile, this horse spots some carrots on the road and decides they're too good to simply leave behind, helping itself to the unexpected snack. And this buffalo discovers the giant cleaning brush and immediately starts enjoying the ultimate scratching session. But this cow has found another way to enjoy a rainy day, happily licking the fresh rainwater as it falls. Meanwhile, these baby goats spot each other and immediately run over, looking like two tiny friends who haven't seen each other in forever. And this calf shows affection in the cutest way, giving its human friend a series of tiny playful bites. Elsewhere, this horse discovers just how good a massage can feel, standing there and enjoying every second of it. And when a turkey, a baby goat, and a pig decide to race, nobody really knows who's gonna win, but they all seem determined to try. Meanwhile, another cow delivers an absolutely ridiculous facial expression, once again proving cows might secretly be the funniest animals on the farm. And finally, this man takes his bond with the horses to another level, making a bed and actually settling down to sleep beside them. I found clips of animals saving humans' lives. Click the video on the screen to watch.